wasn't always like this. For as long as history remembers, there were always two kinds of people, the rulers and the rest. Kings and peasants, empires and workers, those who gave orders and those who followed them. The system was simple. The many served the few. They built the cities, fought the wars, worked the land, and in return, they were allowed to survive. Not thrive, survive. But there was always a reason to keep them. Labor, production, war. The rulers needed the workers. They needed the rats. But now something has changed. For the first time in history, the system may no longer need them. Artificial intelligence, automation, machines that don't sleep, don't complain, don't ask for more. Factories without workers, delivery without drivers, decisions made without people. Everything replaced. So ask yourself, if the system no longer needs your labor, what exactly are you worth to it? Because for centuries, your value came from what you could do. But in a world where machines do everything better, faster, cheaper, where does that leave you? And it doesn't stop there. Because the same system that replaces work is learning to watch. Not just what you do, but what you think. An all-seeing network, always on, always listening, always learning. Every movement, every word, every pattern, nothing missed. Crime doesn't need to be punished if it can be predicted. Freedom doesn't need to be taken if it can be shaped. Because when the system knows you better than you know yourself, control becomes invisible. And that's where it gets dangerous. Because truth itself begins to change. What you see, what you hear, what you're told is real. 2 + 2 = 5. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. So now the question isn't about technology. It's about power. If the cats no longer need the rats, what happens next? Do they keep them? Do they control them? Or do they simply remove the need for them entirely? And if war still exists, who fights it? Machines? Autonomous weapons? Battles with no human cost and no human limit. A world where conflict continues, but people are no longer part of it. So where do you fit into that world? Can you live in it? Or are you just living around it? Because when a system reaches the point where it no longer depends on the people inside it, that's not evolution. That's separation. And once that line is crossed, there's no reason to bring you back. We may never see each other again. So follow this page.